everyone. I wrote on Facebook and I asked for a few questions of people. I did get a few, but I didn't get too many. So, I promised a video for Dwarf Awareness Week. Our month even, should I say, which was October. I know it's the 31st. It's Halloween. Scary, but hey. So I said I'd come on. I'd answered a few questions, maybe put a few little bits in myself, and here we go. So the first question I got was, is dwarfism genetic? Or is it in your genes, or can you pass it on? Like, is it inherited? Some dwarfism is inherited. My type is achondroplasia. My dwarfism wasn't inherited. I am the only person in my family, my whole family, that has dwarfism. There is no other person in my whole family tree that has dwarfism anywhere. We've gone back years and years and years, and nobody in my family tree has dwarfism, either side, my mother's side or my father's side. They call my dwarfism spontaneous. I think I have that right. Spontaneous type, but there is other types that you can say your mother has dwarfism, and then the child has like a 25% chance of having dwarfism, or the father has dwarfism and then the child has a 25% chance of having dwarfism, or the two parents have dwarfism and then there's a 25% chance that the child won't have dwarfism, which means that it's more likely that the child will. I hope I'm getting all this right, because I'm not quite sure. I'm just answering from my head and what the doctors have told me. I had another question about growing up with dwarfism and would I change anything. My answer is no. Would I like to be a little bit taller so I can reach a light switch? Maybe, yeah. But then I don't really need to be that big tall person to reach a light switch, because I can always do another way. Like, how I've learned to do it is do you know those back scratchers that you scratch your back with? I usually use one of those, and it works just the same as someone's hand. You might have to give it a few tries, but it still works. Am I proud of myself? What's my proudest moment? My proudest moment would be, I don't know. I don't have a proud moment. I'm just proud of me for being me. I love the way I am. Even with dwarfism, I wouldn't change the way I am. I wouldn't change who I am. I went through a lot of bullying and stuff, but I don't think if I didn't go through all that bullying for years that I would be the person I am today. That's not to say that the bullying was nice or anything, because it wasn't, and I didn't like it, and I'd never wish it on my worst enemy to go through bullying for years and years, because it doesn't help anybody. But I think if I didn't go through the bullying for years and years, I certainly wouldn't be as outgoing as I am. I certainly wouldn't be making YouTube videos or anything. What I don't like happening when I'm dwarf, I hate the word midget. Midget is is an offensive word for somebody with dwarfism. I have dwarfism. Dwarfism is who I am. I don't like to be called anything bar Trisha or Trish or Toots, as some of my friends call me, or call me by my name. Don't call me little person or dwarf, or that describes who I am, what I am. It doesn't describe me. My name is who is me, not little person or dwarf or midget or Chucky. I had somebody call me Chucky once. That was when I had red hair. Or shrimp. Shrimp is another one that I got. Shouted out a window of a car. A few lads driving by going, "Oi, shrimp!" Thinking they were all brave. My name is Trisha. It's what I like to be called. The thing I hate the most is old people staring. Old people should know better than to stare at someone. I don't mind young children because they're only curious teenagers. Do it because they're just teenagers and they like to be annoying. But I hate older people staring. They should know better. They're older. They should know better not to do it. And I consider rude. And I do say it to people. Don't stare, it's rude. Or I'll smile, or I'll look directly at them, give them eye contact, and do maybe a smirk and go. They really know that I don't like it. I even caught people. I could see a mirror in front of me, and there was people behind me pointing at me, and I just shouted out, I can see ya! And they got really embarrassed and all turned around and ran away. And I think it's quite funny, actually, that is. But yeah, I wouldn't change having dwarfism. I might change a few little things, but I wouldn't change having dwarfism. It's who I am. It's who I was meant to be. Yeah. That's all really I can tell you about it. There's not a whole lot more I can tell you about being dwarfism, having dwarfism, being dwarfism, having dwarfism. Ugh.